We opened the doors here in November of 2010, and we're a nonprofit organization. We're also a Christian organization, and we were looking to create a place that was safe and exciting, where we could express love to kids, break down barriers, and earn the right to be heard. We've been open just a little over 3¼ years now. In that time, we've seen almost 15,000 different individual kids visit us. They come routinely from a 40-mile radius. We provide an environment where they basically can choose to involve themselves in whatever activities they want here in the facility. We provide a variety of different kinds of activities like sports, movie theaters, a skate park, a paintball arena, crafts, a cafe, and they can come in, interact, have fun, sit around, build community, enjoy their time with their friends. And our staff then is available to be in here not only to maintain a safe environment, but also to earn the right to be heard and the opportunity to invest in kids' lives.
3 Mile Project in Walker is huge. Best of all, as he said, it's just $5 a night for several hours of fun.
That's right. Let's check in with Joy, who's at 3 Mile Project, this quarter's winner of the Giving Together program at Mercantile Bank. And I'll tell you, Joy, my own daughter, Jen, has spent some time at 3 Mile Project with some of her friends. It's an amazing place.
And we've been told by students the impact that's happening here just through those relationships that are being built with young people who maybe are struggling with issues in their lives or struggling with the fact that they don't have anybody in their life that they have that kind of a connection with or can have those kind of conversations with.
I think it's cool to see a lot of kids really open up when they get comfortable with the volunteers. The longer you're here and the longer you get to know a kid, you build trust in that relationship. So it's really cool to see their vulnerability and opening up and sharing some of those maybe scary details of their life. And that's really rewarding to be able to pour into them and give them advice, because we've kind of all been there, done that at that middle school age, and we know how tough it can be or how exciting it can be. So it's really inspiring to see how open they can be.
I feel like I've impacted the students' lives that I've been in contact with, because some of them just have a great relationship with me, that they'll come up to me and they'll want to tell me everything about their week. But also we've seen kids who've matured over the years as well, and we've been able to sit down and talk with them and say, if we talk about maybe they have poor behavior in the facility, we'll talk to them, and at first they'll be a little resistant, but we've seen them come around through the years. And I like to think that that's from me and some other volunteers here.
I guess a way that I hope that I impact their lives is by being a role model for them. They come in, they see us interact with each other, the other volunteers. They hear our language. They see our joy, and that's something that I hope that we can share with them, is that we're excited to be there with them, we're excited to welcome them here and to meet them wherever they are in life. And hopefully they take that and they display that on everyone else too.
I've built a lot of relationships here at 3 Mile Project with a lot of different kids. One in particular is Jay Wheeler. I met him in the hospital. He was one of my patients.
Last year, December 15th, I was diagnosed with AML leukemia. It was pretty nice just coming in, no one really knowing me that well, and then not really being treated any different than I would if I wasn't sick.
He's basically my Superman. He just shows me that there's a lot of people going through life that have it a whole lot worse than I do. I need to be, first of all, thankful for what I have and what I'm blessed with, but also to be able to look and see that this kid is just going through literally hell and just is okay with it and is fighting and is moving forward, and he's just a great kid to learn a lot from.
We see a lot of the same students visit us week in and week out, and of course some of the same volunteers are very regular as well, and as a result of that, we've seen a lot of relationships develop between particular volunteers and particular students who visit us regularly, and we know that that kind of investment really matters in young people's lives.
I've grown attached to a lot of kids here. I can relate to a lot of different personalities. I've been on both ends of the spectrum, feeling kind of like an outsider or lacking confidence, to growing into a leadership position and exuding a lot of confidence. So I can kind of float around with different groups of kids. The craft room is like my love. And I can hang out and hold a conversation with a kid there and really get to know them, and that's, I think, where I've grown most attached.
The thing about 3 Mile Project is it's not just about one person. It's not just about me. It's not just about Stan, the director. It's not just about Alyssa. It's not just about Doug. It's a network of people who are volunteering their times and their lives, and they're here to pour it all out for the kids. That's what it's all about. I'm
a strong believer, and one of our purposes here on Life is to serve people and do so in a loving way. And a hard part about that is maybe finding your best niche of how effective you can be in serving, and I think I really found it here at the 3 Mile Project.
Since I've been here for 2 years, we're growing into like a little family, and like it's not like a volunteer and guest relationship. It's more like we're friends with all the kids here. We've seen kids who've inspired me to be like, through their actions, like I've seen them be like really mature and like be anti-bullying or something, for example. And it's just really inspiring to me to see kids like rise above like the peer pressures from their friends.
Because that's our end goal, is to take great individual kids and build them into awesome people who can go out in the world and just change it somehow for the better. That's all we want to do, is just make the world a better place.